Alrighty, how you going? We are taking a look at something I've asked about for a long time when it comes to our trucking videos, that kind of series. And when we look at some countries throughout Europe and especially Australia, remember, trucking is big in Australia. I think it's safe to say. And B doubles come to mind for, of course, how big they are. And I always ask, how in the heck do they back those things in to wherever they need to drop off, right? Backing that thing up to a bay door sounds like a nightmare to me. As we know, backing up a regular one is hard enough. Well, we're going to get our answer on how it's done. This is a delivery at a Coles in Australia. This is suggested quite a ways back on Discord from Damius13. So thank you for that. See, you never know when I will get to your suggestion, even if it is a few months old. This comes to us from a channel called Steve Drones On. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. It does have copyrighted music and no audio from the trucks or anything, so we're just going to keep it muted, but yeah. So it'll be linked down below. Make sure to check them out. So here we are. You can see these other trucks already chilling right now. There's a forklift down there. Now, remember, I used to work at a Chrysler assembly plant, and I used to be the guy on a forklift inside unloading these trucks when we would get parts in body shop at an assembly plant. Now, of course, they were single trailer, right? They weren't doubles like this. So, you know, I've had lots of experience watching guys back in pretty good. Some guys are good. Some guys were a little not as good doing it. But this blows my mind. Because instead of one pivot point, there's two. So how on earth do you control one up near the truck and then one way down here? They're going to move differently, right? It's so confusing to me. Oh my God, look at him go. He was smart. He started out with just a tad of an angle. So he knew that it would push this, I guess you would call it back trailer, but in this case it'd be the front trailer since you're going backwards. He knew it would turn that way where he wants to go because it was already at just a bit of an angle. Takes so much finesse though. Now that he knows that's coming in, okay, he cranks the truck over this way, because how are you going to line up this middle one? Or the front trailer, rather. Oh my God. Look at how smooth that was on the first try. This is 1,000,000% one of those videos that's like, oh, that's not that bad. No, it's that bad. He's making this look easy. If I hopped in there and tried to do that first time, it's not going to look like that. But to be fair, not to rip on this guy at all, he's clearly good. It's not perfect, right? It's a little bit over the line on this side. But I'd say that's pretty damn good. And I don't think it matters that much. I see that these are side load and unload trailers, which I've never dealt with those. I always dealt with the traditional doors at the back. So this is like a totally different setup. But he is going to end up straightening it out a little better, which is cool. As you saw, he pulled forward. The fact that he straightened it out and is backing it up straight like that blows my mind. To keep two trailers straight is just a whole different ball game compared to one. So, as I always say in these videos, this is a short one, by the way. It's just getting straight to the point. I mean, this is something to see. This gets me excited. Seeing that, people good at their craft, especially with trucking, I think it's really cool. I really, really do. And like I say in all these videos, shout out to you and everyone. If you're a trucker, anyone who is watching this from any country, right? It's really essential. Really makes the world go around more than people probably realize. And trucking in Australia is just beyond fascinating. But that is how you back in a B double. I will say it is also equally fascinating how many places that they design, and it's like they know that somewhere like a Kohl's, the whole business thrives on trucking, right? They want to sell all these products to you and me and everyone, right? A grocery store, literally a supermarket. Well, what's going to feed that all the time, day in and day out? Morning till dawn, morning till sunset. Trucks, right? They got to get all this stuff from trucks into the store, and hopefully in your shopping cart. So with that in mind, it's amazing how many places don't give you barely any room. It's like some places, there's a rare gem here and there that you'll see where they have a lot of room. But most places I see, it's like, dude, do they just like think like, oh, screw, they just forget that like the trucks are what makes a store function, all the products in the trailers. Give them some damn room. I'm sure this one's maybe middle of the road. I wouldn't say it's a huge amount of room they have. I mean, you can see, right? Not much to work with. But I'm sure it could be a lot worse also than this one. So yeah, I just thought that was super fascinating. That's a great suggestion that I wanted to get to a long time ago, and it got lost in the shuffle, and I discovered it tonight. And I was like, I got to cover this one. I've been dying to see how they do that. And yeah, it was marvelous. I think it's really important with just how they start out. And then if you get that first trailer to bend the way you want, it takes a lot of precision and finesse to, finish the job all the way in between the lines here, right? This is just next level to me. Trucking is so cool. Not only the trucks and the different, looks you can have and colors and paint jobs, and of course the sounds, right? Scania V8s, big inline six turbo diesels, like it's just cool. But also the logistics of it are equally fascinating, and the skill. Being a truck driver is not a joke. It's a big deal. And like I said, props to all the truck drivers out there. But I suppose that's probably going to be it for this one. This was kind of just a short, fun video that we could cover and see that mastery in action. I think it's pretty cool. Great suggestion. As always, keep up your awesome ideas. I love it. Boy, do we have some really, really cool stuff coming this week. There's a lot coming. I kind of took it easy last week. Now I'm back at it with some really cool stuff coming. So definitely stay tuned. I appreciate you watching. I hope your weekend was awesome. Y'all, my name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, catch you later.